The past year has certainly shown all of us just how quickly our nation can fall into ruin. We're being manipulated, aren't we? Or are we? I don't know. And that's the problem. I wished I could confidently say to you that everything up is up and everything down is down. We're being deliberately confused. Or is it just simply the ineptitude of those who are doing all of the yakking at that political and medical level? Either way, we seem to have schisms now emerging throughout our nation. Australia is incredibly divided tonight, more than ever before. Last year, we were united as a country. We were wanting to do our bit to stop this bug. I don't even want to really mention the name. We were sacrificing family time. We were delaying business plans or coming up with new ones. We were putting off work commitments, delaying that personal and professional travel, the things that we normally would do. You know, the days when you used to be able to say, I'll see you in London in 30 hours, hop on a plane and go there, or come back from the west coast of America and drop into your local corner store on the way home. All of this has changed, and we did it because we trusted politicians. We trusted these health officers, these people who we didn't even know probably existed until about 18 months ago, because they suddenly popped up. They looked really, really important, and they had very important titles like Chief Health Officer and Chief Medical Officer, Cho and Schmo. But anyway, whatever they said, we did. Apparently we needed time to work this virus out, to get our hospitals and health system geared up. I mean, we even signed off, we, the people of Australia, even signed off on politicians allowing decisions to consign the next couple of generations to big debt, to offset the impacts on the lifestyles that we'd become enormously used to. The job sleeper allowances, as I call them, but the job keeper and the job seeker allowances made a big difference, brought some dignity into the difficulty. But 18 months on, we've seen now, over a period of time, multiple mixed messages, inconsistent decisions, statements, demands. And I don't know about you, but so many people I meet, very few people seem to trust at all these hyped up and this hysterical stuff that seems to be coming from the pollies, from these health boffins now. Many people tonight fear that they really just don't even know. These people telling us every night, every day, morning, it's like a soap opera. They don't really seem to know. Are they making stuff up as they go along? You know, I'm waiting, I think we all are waiting for a plan that actually talks about the way in which we get our country back. We recover our economic, our social progress. We need hope. We also need a restoration of trust. It's been said by far wiser people than me that the foundation of trust is integrity. We need leaders we can trust to tell us the truth. And just like in A Few Good Men and Jack Nicholson's great monologue in that movie, you know, we actually can handle the truth. I thought we were pretty good a year and a bit ago. And I've got to say, as much as criticism is easily levelled at the Prime Minister, and he's done a mea culpa, he's taken some blame, I'm actually disappointed that our Prime Minister has actually been betrayed by state premiers, people he invited in to this national cabinet, which has been an absolute disaster, frankly. The premiers have been there's 4 of them that are political professionals. Anything they've ever done in their life is politics. They really don't understand business. Last year, the feds stumped up our cash to underpin our economy. The premiers were asked to handle all of the everyday stuff about the whole pandemic business. But the premiers now keep making matters worse. They damage our economy time and time again. Shutdowns, restrictions, masks on, masks off. Footballers can come in, but people can't go to funerals. It's hyped up, it's hysterical, and it's a daily diet. And sadly, though, politically, the premiers won't be wearing any of this. The Prime Minister will. He's the next person to face we the people. And frankly, the Prime Minister is being manipulated to be a fall guy for their failures, unless he actually takes control of these provincial numpties, let's call them for what they are. A social commentator and contributor to this program and others, Alexandra Marshall, made a comment on Twitter this week. She said, all it takes is for constant bombardment of fear and the promise of safety in the arms of politicians. That's kind of scared people. It worked in Western Australia. I don't think there's anybody left in the parliament that's not a Labor member. It worked in Queensland. Another comment from a viewer, Kay. She said, let's get off this COVID train and focus on actually running the government and getting things done. We're saturated with these obsessive premiers and their TV egos. Negativity brings negativity. It's time to actually change the narrative and the consciousness of the people of Australia. What you dwell on brings it to you. Positivity brings positivity. Kay's right, indeed. We actually need a plan. We need hope. We need trust. We need integrity. We need all of that in our leaders. But unfortunately, all those attributes have actually been killed by COVID.